Hey guys, it's Courtney here, and I have Rosanna and Asher in this video, and I'm kind of going to get straight into it, but I'm going to be changing them. I'm going to start with Asher first. I'm going to be changing them into some new outfits that I got in the mail, and they are by Kickee pants. Now this is a size 0 to 3 months, but it seems to run a little bit on the smaller side. Of course the hat's pretty big, but Asher has a pretty decent sized head, so I'm not too worried about that. It's definitely wrinkled because it came in this little box set, but I really just wanted to try it on them. And as I was wanting to put this on to see how these outfits were, before I purchased them, I heard about Kickee pants probably a year ago or so from a forum. I've never seen them in stores or anything like that, but I had heard about them, and I remember I went and looked on the website, and they were just so expensive, even the clearance, they were just very pricey. And the one thing that stood out about them that people were talking about was like the material was very soft, just like a very, very soft material. So when I came across a couple outfits of this brand on eBay, even though the prices were lower than they were on the website, they were still a little bit on the pricier side than I typically pay for outfits. And I was basically looking up YouTube videos to see if I could find somebody talking more in depth about how they felt, the quality of them, etc. Because I am first and foremost a very texture driven person when it comes to buying certain things, including for myself. If I'm buying clothing for myself, one of the first things I do, like first I look at an outfit and I determine whether I like it or not, and pretty much the second thing I do is I touch it, because I'm just always like, if something doesn't feel good to me, I don't want it. And that's just how I tend to do things. I think ever since I was a kid. I think nowadays they kind of refer to it as sensory processing disorder. A lot of times those that have problems with textures, and that's pretty much me. I remember I had a lot of clothing texture issues, especially with shoes, when I was a kid, but they didn't have any of the types of like therapy and stuff that they do now for kids. So even into my adulthood, I still struggle with that. So it can be like the cutest outfit in the world, at least, I mean, in terms of something I would wear, it can be like the best outfit, shirt, anything ever, but if the texture is off, I won't wear it. I just won't, because it'll bother me all day, and it tends to cause tics for me. Like I will have actual literal tics from it. So and what I mean by that is like I feel like my muscles are, it's like basically I can't stand it, and so like my muscles will kind of reject the object. I know it's kind of an odd thing, but I know there are people in the world that have what I have, so you guys know what I'm talking about at least. Basically it just drives me insane, and so I can't focus on anything else. It just bothers me that much. Now obviously in terms of baby clothes, it's not as big a deal because I'm not the one wearing it, but even so, when I tend to get baby clothes, especially for my own collection, I tend to feel the texture of the clothing, and that is usually a big factor into whether I will purchase said clothing or not. So since people were saying that Kickee pants was very soft, like that was the thing that stood out about it, of course I was very interested, but at the same time they are definitely pricey, so I wanted to hear more about it. I think I'm going to keep the socks on him. Yeah, I think that works better, because one thing about this material, it's very thin, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But, oh, so how I would describe this material now that I have it in person, it's definitely very soft. It has almost like a spandex feel, but like a very, very thin spandex. That's not, I mean, it's stretchy, but it's not as stretchy as spandex, if that makes sense. It's definitely soft, like I said, but it's, like, I don't know, it's not, it reminds me a bit of Kickee brand clothing. If those, you might be a little more familiar with that. It's very similar to how that stuff feels. I don't know personally that I would pay more than what I paid for. So this outfit here came in a little box set, and even on the box, do I have it? Here it is. Even on the box here, I bought this from eBay, but apparently whoever bought this, it says compare it $23, but apparently they paid $12 for it. I personally have never seen it in stores, so I'm not sure what stores carry it. Yeah, like it doesn't say what, I mean, I assume they may have got it at a boutique or something. I don't know. But regardless, they only paid $12. I wound up paying $12 plus shipping, so it was like $16 for this set. It was a 3-piece set, which is not bad at all. I mean, you know, like Carter's, that's about what you pay. So I wasn't, you know, that's the reason why I was fine purchasing this outfit without having, you know what it felt like or anything. So I definitely was not driven to purchase from the website, from having not being able to know what it felt like and everything and the quality and all that. Now that I have, I again probably would not pay the website prices. Even their like clearance prices are very expensive. It just is. So I feel like this outfit on the website would have been maybe $35 or something like that. At least, I mean, that's what makes sense to me from what I've seen. And the other thing, like I'm getting ready to put Ro in this little dress. These dresses I know are like $35 or more, something like that, just for just these plain dresses. I did wind up paying, I think, $15 for this dress and $16 for this outfit. I do really love this dress. In fact, that's one thing that I was curious about, because this must be, I wonder if it's like a lower quality set, kind of like how Carter's has Carter's, but they also have Child of Mine and so on. I wonder if this is a kind of a cheaper version that they sell in particular stores, and this is probably from like the actual store, because this feels a little bit thicker and nicer to me than this does, which that makes perfect sense. But even so, I would have not paid more than the $15 I paid for this dress. I guess because just comparing to other brands of clothing, I don't know that it's so much more spectacular. I get why it's pricey, because I want to quickly show you his outfit now that he has it on, and I'll start changing Ro. It's really cute though. It's really super cute. But let's get Ro over here and put her in her little dress. I think the main reason, of course, why it's so pricey is because it's made from a very organic material, which is really popular right now, and I'm all for it. If I had a real baby, I would be putting them in that as well. It's just so much better for them. Like this is, it's made from, this one is 95% viscose from bamboo and 5% spandex. I want to say what, yeah, I think it is the exact same materials in the one Asher's wearing as well. It's just that this is a thicker, they've made it into a thicker material, but that's why it's pricey, because it's very organic. So I get that. I do. So that's, I'm sure, the main reason why they're more popular. But in terms of, I don't know, like I'm very torn. I definitely would never pay $35 for that dress. I wouldn't do it. But yeah, like if I find more on eBay, I would probably get them. They do feel really nice. But it also got me thinking about the fact that there's so many brands out there, and I've been making and collecting lifelike dolls for over 8 years. Actually, probably, yeah, over 8 years for lifelike dolls in particular. And so I've had my share of doll clothing, all different brands, all different kinds. And I have so many of like my favorite outfit pieces in my, basically in my doll outfit collection. And I was curious if you guys maybe wanted me to make a video of like my favorite brands and why I like them, what it is about them, or like maybe even like particularly my favorite pieces from said brands, etc. I don't know if you guys would be interested in a video like that. I know that I would, from other people, because I often would ask on like a forum and Facebook, like, what's your favorite outfit for your babies and what brand is it? Because I'm always very curious about that, because if you guys like really like an outfit or brand or whatever, I would like to try it myself to see if I like it as well. And there's been definitely some things that have been recommended, and I got it for myself via online or whatever and didn't really like it. But that's okay, because everybody's different. But I don't know if that would be something that would interest you guys, because I would love to share. Like, I've had some pieces in my collection that I've had for several years, and I love them for a particular reason. And I would love to share that with you guys if that was something you're interested in. So this dress is adorable. Let me go ahead and button this in the back. I do like the solid color. There's a spider. What are you doing, spider? What are you doing? Why? Alright. He's leaving us alone, so I'm going to leave him over there. Spider's over there. Trying to come over and get in the video. We don't want spiders in our videos. And so let me fix her hair real quick. What was I even saying? Great. I don't remember. I'm going to be putting a really cute hat on her that actually came with her, and I haven't had a chance to put it on her because I felt like I haven't had the right outfit to be able to put it on her. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I really like the solid color of the piece. There's not a lot of, other than like, I guess maybe solid pale pinks and pale blue, there's not a lot of solid colors like this in baby clothing form. But I'm going to put this hat on her because, I mean, how cute is that? It's got very similar colors to the dress. This is a hat that she like wore when she came home, or at least it was in her video that her artist made of her. So I'm going to put this hat on her, and I got these little socks. They're of course not quite the same shade, but they do go with the hat. I was looking to see if I had any shoes or anything that would look good, but I kind of didn't find anything. And I almost thought about leaving her barefoot, but I thought I would try the socks just to see how they went. I'm so excited for cooler weather. I can't stand it. We had a little bit of a temperature drop over the weekend, and it was absolutely wonderful, and now it's hot again, and it's very sad. I do not like summer. I don't like it. Alright, let's put this little hat on. There we go. That's so cute. Look at there. Look at there, that big bow on it. Aw. Yeah, she wore this hat. Her artist put it on her in her video from, let's see. She is Sleepy MarLisa number 4? No. Is it 2? It's like 2 or 4, because I think there was only one other Sleeping MarLisa video before hers. So maybe she's number 2. I can't remember now. I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, this is my girl. She is. And she's so sweet. So again, final thoughts. I do really like, I especially love this dress. This dress is very pretty. I absolutely love it. This outfit is okay. It's definitely, again, like I said, it's a bit thinner than the dress, and the quality may purposefully be not as well done, just because it may have come from a different line or something. I don't know. I mean, this is still a cute outfit. I'm going to keep it. I really like it. But the dress is definitely nicer, I would say. But they both look really sweet. And they feel good for a cuddle. So I'll take that as a win. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And please again let me know in the comments if you would like to see a video on some of my favorite baby clothing brands and outfits, etc. Just let me know if you'd be interested. I'd be happy to get some together and go through them with you. But yeah, so anyway, we will see you in another video very soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, maybe take a second to hit the subscribe button. If you want to, that is. No pressure. But if you decide to do so, there's also a bell notification right next to that subscribe button. You can't miss it. That way you will always get notified every time I upload a video. Again, that's also extremely optional. No pressure. But we have fun here, so it can't hurt, right? Ha! Courtney out.